Hello and welcome to another Reader's Feast YouTube video. My name is Mary and I'm the General Manager of Reader's Feast Bookstore. I'm here tonight to tell you of a very special occasion we hosted just on a week ago. It was called A Night at George's, and it was a celebration of the George's department store that operated here from the 1880s to the 1990s. Reader's Feast opened here in 2011, and every day we are regaled with stories of the George's past. They're stories from former employees, from customers, and stories from people who live all over Australia and come back to Melbourne and visit this building. On the evening, we welcomed over 600 people into our store. A quartet was playing, champagne was flowing, and then the particularly special feature was the forum we hosted. Susie Cato Gashler, who's an actor and was a model here in her earlier years, compared the forum for us. And that was the opportunity for people to share their George's stories, and what stories they were. We had a 97-year-old gentleman who was a buyer here for many decades.
And we loved walking on the long catwalks that stretched the length of the floor from Collins Street right through to beyond the lifts, which disappeared. Anyway, which reminds me of the George's Double, which probably sounds like a cocktail, but it wasn't. It was a very effective piece of choreography. The models would appear in pairs at the head of the catwalk, and there would be a sequence of turns and splits at strategic points, which meant that the audience would get a good viewing of the clothes rather than just a quick glance.
During the little break in the morning, the guide host organised another 6 of the very important display people around San Francisco, and we all had a lunch together. It was just fantastic, and they all knew about George's.
The stories were really interesting and funny and heartfelt too. Stories of people who led very difficult lives outside of work but came to work and escaped into another world. On the night, we had special merchandise available. One of those pieces of merchandise was this book, Collins, The Story of Australia's Premier Street. It's a wonderful book that details the history of Collins Street and includes information on George's. We're very glad to be here in the George's building and to have Reader's Feast as part of the Collins Street history now. We do hope you visit us when you're in Melbourne, because we feel that we're carrying on the legacy of the George's motto, which was what we do well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We certainly loved hosting the evening, and to all those of you who are former George's employees and customers, be sure to come and visit us, because we feel the stories have not stopped. We know this will continue. Thank you.